Hello, artists! You all did such an amazing job last art lesson. Here are some of the class and my favorites. Great job, everyone! This next lesson is on the element of value.
Value is how light or dark the colors are in artwork. One cool way to show value in art is by adding light and shadow effects with shading. And here are some examples.
Not shaded, shaded. Light shading, dark shading. Light shading, dark shading. Shadow effects added. Only 2 colors in this piece, but notice all the different shades of blue and orange. And check out how real this balloon looks using just pencil. And now here's some cool artwork I found that shows really good use of value in artwork. And here's your next art lesson. Part 1 of the lesson, you'll learn how to create light and shadow. Part 2, you'll learn how to create your light and shadow hot cocoa masterpiece. And here's what you'll be using for part 1. A light and shadow worksheet and these bold and bright construction paper crayons. And for part 2, you'll take that same technique and use that with your bold and bright crayons on black construction paper. Here's what it looks like with only 1 color used. And here's what it looks like with 2. And here's what it looks like when you shade with 3 colors. Here I'm coloring in my pear with only 1 shade of green. Sure, it looks great, but it could look better. And here I'm using 2 separate shades of green to color in my pear. The first one being the dark green, and the second one being a lighter green. Looks great, right? But we could make it better. So now I want to show you what it looks like when you use 3 shades of green. The first being the dark green, the second being the medium green, and the third being a bright yellow. And you blend them all together. And then we'll use a black crayon to add the shadow. Always add the shadow on the opposite side of the light. And here's what all of your pieces of fruit will look like when you're completely finished with your worksheet.
They look good enough to eat. So now that you're all experts on shading light and shadow, let's get started.